we're finishing the South today, starting up with the Texans. CJ Stroud, bring him right in here. He is maybe not at that level yet. Actually, I don't think he's at the game changers level yet. But he's really good. If he follows up his rookie season with, just a natural progression to the next step, he will definitely be up here at the end of the season. Davis Mills, probably the most important player in team history. Got them that second overall pick. Got them CJ Stroud. So, he's kind of a legend over there. Joe Mixon. A little older, still pretty good. Damian Pierce. Didn't really see much from him last year. For sure a fall off. And now with Mixon's there, I'll probably have an even bigger fall off. Darren Gumbawale. One of my favorite players, simply because I'm a Notre Dame fan, and his sister hit back-to-back game winners in the Final Four and the national championship when she was like college basketball. So she's one of my favorite WNBA players, and he's probably my favorite player on this Texans team. He's fun. He kicked a field goal once. That was fun. Doesn't see a ton of action, but he's fun. He's fun to have on the team. He's just a fun guy. J.J. Taylor, I feel like he was on the Colts for a little bit. He was in New England. I didn't know he was really small, though. He is a small guy, 5'6". Oh, this is the guy that got ran down by that big... Was it him? Was this the guy that got ran down by the big... defensive tackle? I don't know, but... No, Giants defensive tackle ran someone down. It was pretty awesome. I think it might have been J.J. Taylor. Stephon Diggs, old, but he is still going to take a lot of attention. Away from the defense. He still had 1,100 yards last year. 8 touchdowns. Didn't look great at the end of the season. Dropped a big pass in the divisional round against the Chiefs. Nico Collins, a little overrated in my opinion, but he's really good too. Tank Dell, it feels like forever ago, but he was shot in the leg. I think it was the leg. He got shot a couple months ago, but seems to have recovered just fine. He'll be in for another good year. Robert Woods, who at this point is really old, not the 1,000-yard receiver he was in LA, but he can still contribute a couple hundred yards to the team. Noah Brown, Cowboys legend. I picked Noah Brown up on my fantasy team a couple years ago. John Mechie, really my pick for comeback player of the year last year before the season started, but he didn't really have a great season. I heard he was on the chopping block for a roster cut earlier, but I don't think they'll do that. Xavier Hutchinson, it's a name I recognize, but really can't tell you anything about. Skoranek, Notre Dame receiver, was at the Rams. Super Bowl winner Ben Skoranek. He was pretty horrible in that Super Bowl, though. He dropped a pass and it ended up being intercepted. But I mean, this is a good depth for like your seventh receiver. Steven Sims. Oh no, not Jalen Thomas. Steven Sims. Under like, probably like one of the most underrated receivers. I mean, no one's gonna remember Steven Sims, but I will, because first of all, didn't he start out at Alabama, and then transfer? I feel like it was started out at Alabama. Maybe it was Ohio State. He didn't start out at Kansas. Was he always at Kansas? I must be tweaking. Maybe it was Georgia. You sure he didn't go anywhere else? He was always okay, so he was always at Kansas, it would appear. But he has made some huge catches in some huge games. I mean, comes to mind his one-handed catch against the Steelers when they upset them. I mean, take a look-see at this play. I mean, this was the Steelers' first loss of the year, and really this is the reason why. Third down, Alex Smith delivers a good enough throw to get to Steven Sims. And Steven Sims comes down with it. Cam Sutton? Damn, even in 2020, Cam Sutton was getting cooked like this. Cam Sutton's not very good, but I will never forget. This is Cam Sims. Oh my God! I just would. Steven Sims and Cam Sims were both. See, Cam Sims went to Alabama, but they had two different Sims on the same roster at the same time. Dude, oh my God, I'm tweaking. Yeah, Cam Sims was pretty good. This one year, I'll never forget Cam Sims. Yeah, he went to Alabama. He's on the Panthers now. 6'5". So yeah, scratch like the whole last 3 minutes. Steven Sims. Quintez Cephas is pretty fast. Dude, get this shit on my screen. Nope, NFL. Houston Texans. Forgot to Davis Mills. He's not seeing the field, but he's probably right there. This is a disaster of a video, dude. Dalton Schultz pretty good. Brevin Jordan really hasn't done as much as I would have liked him to do. I wanted him to be a Seahawk, but I mean, this isn't the career that I thought he'd have. Laramie Tunsil might be a Hall of Famer, to be honest with you. Kenyon Green. Last time I checked, after his rookie year, apparently his rookie year was pretty awful. Didn't really check up on him last year, but yeah. Shaq Mason, solid. Titus Howard, solid. Juice Scruggs. Took him to the second round last year out of Penn State. Will Anderson. In the Eagles episode, I said Jalen Carter was Defensive Rookie of the Year. I lied. It was Will Anderson. He's really good. Derek Barnett, pretty good. Jerry Hughes, pretty good. Mario Edwards, pretty good. Daniel Hunter paid him a lot. Pretty good. Danico Autry suspended. Pretty good. Aziz Al-Shir. Pretty good. This linebacker and edge, this front seven group is pretty good. Christian Harris is fine. Henry 12-202 is fine. Derek Stingley is very good. He had an incredible game in the preseason, and he is just getting better every year. Probably overshadowed by Sauce Gardner, because Sauce Gardner was better immediately. But Derek Stingley this year, might be on that level, if I'm being honest with you. Petrie's pretty good. Jimmy Ward, pretty good. Lassiter's fine. Desmond King is old, but he's still good enough. Jeff Okudah and C.J. Henderson, both top 10 picks at corner, and neither of them really ever did anything. Troy Pride, Notre Dame? Booyah. Booyah. Farbands, he's been the kicker for a while now. Townsend brought him in. He was on the Chiefs. He's got a couple rings under his belt. It's pretty good. Record, where are we? They'll beat the Jaguars. They'll probably split it with the Jaguars, honestly. And they'll beat the Titans. And they'll beat the Titans. 12-5 for the Houston Texans. Hell yeah.